People that were kidnapped, what was it like? My good friend in high school was abducted during his sophomore year for about a week. He was walking home from school alone and was brought down by two masked guys and chloroformed. He tried to struggle and get away, but the drug was too strong. He awoke later tied to a bed, blindfolded, but was able to see a bit through the cloth and stripped of his clothing. He was given food and water for the first few days, but then left alone. The kidnappers tried to get some information about his parents' wealth by tickling him, but he refused. Later, he was able to untie himself eventually and get out of the house. The kidnappers were nowhere to be seen or found as he stumbled barefoot outside and made his bearings. He said it took him about 2 hours to walk down a dirt road to a paved road and flag down a car. The kind driver took him to the nearest police station for first aid and to call his parents. He cut up his bare feet walking barefoot down the dirt road full of rocks and sharp prickly plants and weeds. His parents were glad to see him and brought him home. I was glad to see him when he came home that day. He was wearing only a windbreaker, his boxers, and some cheap flops on his bare feet. It took a while for him to get through the nightmares and saw a psychiatrist for about 2 weeks. His accomplices were found about 6 months later after being caught in another kidnapping. That kid was about the same age, but he was severely beaten and in a coma for about a month.